Hello, everybody, and welcome to Live from the Owl's Nest. I'm Jamie.
I'm Alicia.
And together we're OWLS, computer software training and support, specializing in QuickBooks Online, Microsoft Office, and
all things Apple.
Yay! So welcome to
May.
What they claim is spring, but here in Portland it's summer
Summer.
already. It jumped straight to the 90s for some reason, but that's what we do in the Pacific Northwest. We talk about the weather.
Right. Well, it's about 110 in our booth right now. I'm schwitzing.
Yeah, and you can see the office instead of the Owl's Nest this time, but that's just how it is. So how are we going to kick this off? You want to?
Well, we have a special guest.
Yeah, we love having special guests.
And
That's
look,
the
Jeff
best
Weathers
part.
is here. Hi, Jeff. Oh, and Brenda is here too.
Yay.
So we have a special guest. On this coming Tuesday, May 29th, the Royal Wise Owls are hosting Esther Friedberg-Karp, who's coming to us from Toronto, Canada, who's going to be talking about the differences in QuickBooks Online between the US and Canada, and also the international versions. So Esther, you there? Come on in.
Hey, how you doing, guys?
Oh, your camera got turned off. Turn your camera back on.
There we go.
Hey,
there we go.
right.
Hey.
You've made it into the Owl's Nest. Welcome.
It's good to be here, and I think it's May 23rd that we're having.
25th again? Yes,
I think you said the 29th, but it's the 23rd.
It is really the 23rd. Don't listen to a word I say.
Really?
The 23rd. Yeah. So Esther, thank you for coming and joining the Owls to do this class for me. I'm really excited about it because we've had increasing numbers of members coming in from Canada who come to my classes and say, well, can you tell me what's different in QuickBooks Canada? And I've always said, well, I don't know because I've never used it. And so I hit you up to help me out with this particular answer. So
yeah.
what can we expect to talk about on Tuesday?
So back in September, you and I were together and you said, hey, wouldn't it be great if we did this thing? I said, okay. And it just kind of morphed. It's, I've been doing QuickBooks in different countries for so many years. So for me, it's like second nature. But I realized, and you said to me that a lot of people don't know and need to know. So as a result, I've got a lot of experience. I'm also on the certification team for both QuickBooks Online Canada and the US. So I have a front row seat to see the differences in the features and how you get to stuff. And also I have certification in the UK and the rest of the world as well. So I've been seeing a lot of movement in the landscape. So we're going to talk about the difference in the features, how do you get to it, what you need to know, some big gotchas about doing these things, and the differences in pricing and what's available. So that's what you're going to see, get a front row seat to my life.
And now you just mentioned UK. Are you going to touch on international in addition to Cuba to US and Canada?
I'm not going to do a deep dive, but yes, I am going to touch on the different countries' versions. There are some other country specific versions of QBO. There's Australia, there's the UK, and unfortunately there are some countries where they had it and now they're discontinuing it, and I'll talk about that as well. But if you have any other country, any country other than the country specific ones where you want to run QBO, if it's Italy, if it's Israel, if it's wherever, Greece, wherever, you can do it, but you have to choose it. And I'm going to show you how to find these rest of world products.
I mean, because there's already been a shift in the industry over the last 5 or 10 years to virtual bookkeeping, where you don't have to just be serving clients in your own city. But now, are you saying that we can now serve clients in other countries?
We absolutely can. I was just this morning, 8 a.m. my time, 7 p.m. his time, I was on a Zoom call with a client in Thailand. So yeah, absolutely. Wow. And there's lots of business out there for everyone. I'm not worried about creating competition because frankly, we need more people doing this.
Mm-hmm. So when I say it's a whole new world, I'm not actually making a bad pun.
It is not. It is not. You can, and the thing is, when you choose, you would not use You would not use QBO US for an Italian company. And I'll explain why during our session. I'll explain the ins and outs of things having to do with sales taxes and local terminology and all that. So yeah, it'll be fun.
Yeah, I'll be curious to hear more about, like I know that payroll and sales tax are completely different in different countries, and so I'll look forward to you kind of touching on that. I mean, obviously we're not going to be able to get into the weeds on that, but it's
Right.
something to think about for sure.
Right. And also, I mean, I'm going to do I'm going to be doing a session of scaling new heights on that's a much longer session and talking about things like multi-currency, which is a big niche of mine. But you should know that if you are going to be doing bookkeeping for clients around the world, oftentimes they are going to need to track more than one currency. So you're going to need to brush up on that as well.
Yeah, QBO has some really great tools for that, and so being able
It
to
does.
demonstrate that and talk about that is going to be a huge asset to people.
And that's super exciting. I'm going to see you at Scaling New Heights in June. I get to come and present also. So I'm super
Yeah,
excited
so
to see
we're
you
we're
there.
gonna have a group hug. Absolutely.
Yay.
Cool. Yeah, we're even bringing Jeff with us too.
Okay.
Everybody,
fine.
everybody needs a Jeff.
Everybody, I want a Jeff. Don't take that the wrong way, Jeff. I didn't mean it in a nasty way.
Well, in this case, everybody's going to get to meet Jeff since
Yep.
they all talked to him on the phone.
Yep.
Yeah.
He'll still be missing one F, but that's okay.
Maybe he'll find it.
He might find
He'll
the
find
F. Yeah, I don't know about that. And by the way, you're only getting in trouble with that song if you sing that. If you A Whole New World, if you sing it, you're in trouble.
Oh yeah, I won't go Disney on you.
That would be cliche.
Absolutely. Okay, so for anybody who wants to sign up for Esther's QBO Across Borders class this coming Tuesday, head over to royalwise.com and go up to the calendar, and you'll see it on Tuesday, and you can click on it, find out more about it, and register. Depending on which feed you're in, you might also see some links down below in the comments. So definitely click through and register. The class is 1 CPE. It's 1 hour class, 1 CPE. It has lifetime access, so you'll be able to watch the recordings in the future. So down the line, when you do get that client in Thailand, you can come back and rewatch the video and know exactly how you can support and serve them. All of our classes also have a class discussion forum, so we can continue the conversation there after class is over. So I'm really excited to see you, Esther.
Me too.
All
Me
right.
too. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
You want to hang out while we talk about our classes, or you got
Sure.
someplace to go?
I have no place to go. I have no
Good.
life. Please.
We don't believe that for 1 minute. But now you get
I
to make.
suspect she works as hard as I do.
You get probably as hard, yeah. So, but you get to make smart cracks for the rest of the session if you hang out with us.
Excellent.
Awesome.
Well, before you jump into your classes, I'm just going to kind of say a couple of quick Apple things, just because everybody likes to hear kind of a little what's happening in the Apple world. There's only like kind of two things I'm going to bring up. One is, of course, the VR set. We're expecting them to announce the new Apple VR headset June 3rd, I think, during the Worldwide Developers Conference. And so we're super excited to see what that is, what the price point is. Like, can I only buy one for the whole family, or do all 4 of us get one? Like, who knows? But
I suspect there's a Father's Day present in store.
well, they actually had one of the originators of the Oculus has tested it and given it a that's cool thumbs up type of review.
Excellent, because I love my Oculus.
So that's big. And the only other thing I've really read in the news this week is that Apple TV actually is now going to support multi-view, which sounds like, multi-pass or something. But no. Now that they're doing MLS soccer and Friday Night Baseball on Apple TV, you can now watch more than one game at one time. You can bring up 2 screens or 3 screens or 4 screens and watch like 3 soccer games and the baseball game all at the same time on a multi-view screen layout.
The only comments that are coming to mind are inappropriate.
Yeah, you didn't see that.
that.
You didn't see that coming, did you? Well, maybe you're watching Ted
Yay,
Lasso.
4 sports instead of
Right. Woo.
Well, if I can watch Ted Lasso at the same time I'm watching the soccer game, I can get behind.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't have any classes coming up on my calendar right now. Kind of taking a little hiatus, but what's going on with you?
tomorrow, this isn't actually a class, but I wanted to let everybody know that for those of you in the Portland, Oregon area, there's a conference happening right here in Portland called Tactic, which is Teachers of Accounting in 2-year colleges. And so I'm going to be at the booth with Questiva Consultants, who published the textbook on teaching QuickBooks Online in the classroom that I authored. And so we'll be at Tactic showing off the book to people. So if you're in Portland, head over to the Waterfront Marriott starting tonight through Saturday afternoon.
It's an acronym?
Yes.
Wow. I learned something today. That was like, and she actually said all the words.
So Tactic with the 2-year colleges, that's a Y at the end.
Yep, TYC.
Okay.
Yep. TYC at the end. Yeah, exactly. I have to think about it myself now.
Right.
Okay. And then, so we've got Esther's class on Tuesday. Then on June 6th, I am presenting my QuickBooks Online for gas stations and convenience stores course, which is not just a course, but it's an actual template that you can buy. And when you sign up for the course, even though I'm only teaching the QuickBooks Online piece of it, you actually get the same content for desktop also. So you get the same content in both platforms, and a copy of my gas stations and convenience stores book. So that one is on June 6th. Then at the end of June, Jamie Campbell is going to be joining us from Tier 1 Services. She has a Facebook group called Excel Accelerated, where she teaches you different Excel techniques that are really helpful when you're analyzing accounting and bookkeeping in Excel. So she's like the master of macros and shortcuts and obscure formulas and all of that. And so she's going to be giving our library 50 different useful techniques, like examples of different formulas with a video on how to explain it. And then on June 20th, she's coming in for 2 hours to show off her favorite ones.
I need that. Big time.
It's awesome. It's awesome. And so anybody who attends is also going to get a discount for her ongoing Excel website with all of her training videos, so that as she pumps out new ones, which she does, you will get all of the latest and greatest.
You almost said she excels at Excel.
She does excel at
you
Excel.
Almost said it.
Thank you for making the joke for me. Yeah. So,
Excellent.
so things to look forward to. All right. Well.
Hey, everybody, stand up just a little bit. She's wearing the shirt where the green heart in her shirt lets you see through her.
Yay,
I was wondering about that before. I thought, no, it can't be right. That is so cool.
I'm being green screened. I'm transparent. You can see right through me.
Oh, and her heart's in the right place.
Oh, I like that.
You guys are the cutest.
We try. It's nice being married to somebody and you actually like them, not just
Actually,
love
it's
them.
funny.
Right?
We don't try. That what she just said was wrong. We don't try. It just happens.
Just happens.
It's just natural.
No, I've seen you guys in person, and yeah, just wow.
Okay, do you got anything else for today?
Yeah, just one last announcement that is actually probably a full hour-long conversation, but I wanted to throw it in because it is so timely. Saw an email this morning from Insightful Accountant reminding us that the FTC is lowering the boom on the accounting industry on June 9th. And starting on June 9th, we all have to be cyber secure compliant. We have to have cyber insurance, and our systems have to be locked down to prevent fraud. And so if you head over to my Facebook group, Training for QuickBooks Users, I have a PDF that they sent out from a company called Tech for Accountants, who is kind of taking the vanguard on making sure that we're all informed. And if you have no idea what's involved with cybersecurity, there's somebody that you can actually talk to, where they can analyze your systems and give you suggestions for what you need. So we have less than 3 weeks to put this into place. But basically, the upshot is that you need secure systems, and you can't have your clients emailing you their passwords. It just doesn't work anywhere. So it's a big shift in our industry. So head over to Training for QuickBooks Users on Facebook, and you can read the article and the huge conversation we're having about the ramifications. All right, that's all I got.
All right, keep it secure.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys for coming and visiting us here live in the Owl's Nest. I'm Jamie.
I'm Alicia.
I'm Esther.
Hey, all right. And we will
see you in class.
See you in class, everybody. Thanks for coming by.
Bye.